is week 7 of the Chargers season head-to-head online. Let's get it.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway in Southern California. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Wentz. He's got Jack Doyle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Carson Wentz, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Point after try forthcoming. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Off play action. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From the 50, here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Now, how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught inside the 5. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. The first quarter onside kick recovered. We like these, though. They keep us on our toes up here in the booth.
No doubt about that. You know that file that we tend to keep that says traditional, conventional? Those get torn up in a big way on that one, didn't they?
Absolutely. But, hey, it works. The Charger drive about to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up now? And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Williams. Touchdown. Mike Williams, 33 yards, and the Chargers have taken the lead. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to...
They'll try and run it here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Well, they just scored, they got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost...
Touchdown, Chargers! Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Wentz.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he's got room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. They'll roll him out right. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. Touchdown, Colts. Zach Pascal, 26 yards. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler,
77 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown.
Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Broncos Stadium in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers.
And off we go from Denver. Roberts now on the return. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Out to his left. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
I know, without even asking, without even looking in your direction, that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Touchdown, Broncos. Tim Patrick, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Roberts on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st down, Justin Herbert sliding out of the pocket. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Into the secondary past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
But it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Bridgewater. He's going to air one out.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Davis.
And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
Well, they were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Rolling to his right.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again.
This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Again, Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Herbert now. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to Eckler. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that...
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Here's Bridgewater. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone